Welcome to our show, baseball fans. I'm your host, Earl Thompson. This past Sunday, the NCABL held its 50th anniversary tailgate party and all-star game in St. Albert. Prior to the game, fans were treated to an excellent concert by local band Morning Wood, who played some great rock classics in a 2-hour set. There were games for the kids as well as a number of local vendors selling their wares. Not to be outdone, the league set up their own souvenir stand where a large array of NCABL swag was available for purchase. The opening ceremonies were something that both fans and players seemed to totally enjoy. Local singer Leah Cole, who was the winner of the City of St. Albert Canada 150 Singer-Songwriter Competition, started things off with her award-winning song, Home to Me. During the performance, Parade Marshal Selena McElroy, riding her horse Cisco, and flanked by 2 RCMP constables from the St. Albert RCMP detachment, led the contingent of dignitaries and all-stars onto the field. Following her song, Commissioner Paul Riopel acknowledged the team sponsors, home team Beverly Optimist Club All-Stars and the visiting team Leon's Carpet and Paint All-Stars. Paul also acknowledged the efforts of Samba President Curtis Miller and Associate Commissioner and Director of the 50th All-Star Game, Ed Iwaziuk. Following the introduction of the players, Leah Cole then sang a rousing rendition of O Canada, followed by the ceremonial first pitch thrown out by His Worship, Mayor Nolan Kraus of the City of St. Albert. It was now time to play ball. It didn't take long for things to get going in the game, as in the bottom of the first, the home side Beverly Optimist squad scored 2 runs on 2 hits. The Optimist squad opened this one up in the second as they scored 7 runs on 6 hits off Camrose Axeman pitcher Sean Noble to take a 9-0 lead. The 4th inning saw the home side add 2 more runs to take a huge 11-0 lead. In the top of the 5th, the Leon's Carpet and Tile All-Stars finally got on the board as leadoff batter Carson Kerwer drew a leadoff walk and eventually came around to score on a throwing error. Not to be outdone, the Optimist side scored 1 in their half of the inning to take a 12-1 lead, which ended up being the final score. Following some post-game remarks from Commissioner Riopel, it was time to name the 2017 NCABL All-Star MVP. The award went very deservingly to first baseman Nathan Swap of the Westlock Red Lions, who had 4 RBIs in the game as well as making 2 outstanding defensive plays, one on a fine scoop to secure an inning-ending double play, as well as ranging far to his right to grab a ball and toss to the pitcher for the final out of the game. All in all, despite the score and the inclement weather, this All-Star game was an event for the ages. Again, congratulations to the City of St. Albert and Samba for their efforts to ensure this game was a success. We are now headed into the last few weeks of the regular season, and the playoff picture is still not settled. The Stony Plain Mets, Edmonton Blackhawks, and Sherwood Park Athletics appear to have a lock on the top 3 spots. St. Albert Cardinals, Westlock Red Lions, and Edmonton Primos are battling it out for the 4th and final playoff spot. You can stay up to date by following us on Twitter at NCABL1 for all the latest scores and views. Well, that's it for this edition of Circling the Bases. Thanks for joining us, and remember, if you can't play a sport, be one. So long for now.